Alright, YouTube fam, apologies for the delay. We are here. Let me just let the guys in on Zoom and we'll get started. Apologies for the delay. Alright, let me let everyone in here. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Alright, Zoom guys, welcome back. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. Volume up, cool. Alright. Welcome back guys, good morning, good morning. Apologies for the delay. Let's start this recording.
Recording in progress.
It's a bit loud, like you don't have to shout. Welcome back guys, happy Friday. Happy Friday, good morning, good morning. Good morning everyone, good morning. Let me move this over here. Now let me just have a quick look at the news today. I don't believe there is anything, but I will just have a quick look. Hello buddy. We had unemployment claims yesterday. There's a big chance it's moving. Yeah, too many pool days, AJ. Too many pool days, man. We got Canadian unemployment claims today. That's pretty much it. Been on charts. That is true. I definitely have. Ring lights working for his TikTok. So no news. We look to be all clear. I did an Asia market call for you guys this morning, but we'll rerun over the daily, see what we got going on for today, and do a kind of overall bigger update. First time here and just joined. Alex, good to have you on the stream, man. Great to have you on. YouTube fam, drop a little like for the stream. We'll jump in and get this started. Let me just play this. What time is it? 7 a.m. London time. Cool. Cool. All right. So let's do a little bit of top-down analysis here. Yeah, we'll give out. Fun coupon Friday. Yeah, almost forgot about that. Fun coupon Friday today. So we're gonna get some coupons here. Now, as I mentioned on the market call, on gold, on this daily time frame, on Tuesday we closed back above this major support and came and grabbed the daily highs. But yesterday's come down, you've also grabbed the daily lows. So on the daily, I don't really know where gold's gonna go. To be honest, the only thing I can kind of see is that the weekly could potentially flip bullish, which is a possibility. Let me just do that. Is a possibility for this weekly to flip bullish because you have come down and you've liquidated weekly lows. Here, you grabbed this last week that didn't close with the bottom wick, closed back above the support. So, the weekly may still push up into 2050, which whether we get that big of a, it's only 150 tick push today. I don't know, but it's not actually that far away. But we'll see. So daily, honestly, I have no real direction as to where this day is going to go. Other than you may come up and retest yesterday's high, but we'll have to draw on some intraday liquidity levels to see where we could actually take this. We have no real daily bias here. Now we can see on this 4 hour on gold. I'm just going to get rid of this support level. You can see we haven't grabbed any highs and we also haven't grabbed any lows. So to simply put it on this 4 hour, if we start liquidating these highs here, you could see shorts back down into this kind of left shoulder region, head, create that right shoulder. You got a little inverse head and shoulders there. So that is a possibility to see like that. I had some intraday levels which I'll share with you guys as well, but that's currently what I can see. I imagine this 4 hours is going to come up and liquidate these highs, and then you could look for shorts down into this liquidity down here. I think even if gold's going to see a push up, it's very unlikely that you'd see a push up without grabbing a lot of these lows, so it doesn't mean you can't take intraday scalps into that. So that's the 4 hour. Asia's just kind of ranged today. These were my intraday levels that I was watching here on gold. You can see we have a double top up here, and we have this false resistance being created. Now, I was actually looking to see if, what time frame, there was a time frame I was on. I was waiting for it to re-grab the lows to look for the shorts. Sorry, to look for the longs. Yeah, here. These were the lows in Asia where we closed aggressively bearish. And I was actually looking to play this long back up. But this hourly opened and instantly pushed up with no bottom wick. And now you've just kind of left a double bottom down here as well. So intraday levels today on gold is this high from yesterday and this low from Asia. Anyone who is buying gold, stops are going to be down below there. Anyone who is shorting gold, stops are going to be above there. So the way that we get to pick direction today is depending on which we grab first. If we grab the highs, amazing, we can look for the shorts. If we grab the lows, amazing, we can look for the longs. I was really wanting to see, I was just watching this pre-London, to see if we could wick out these lows so we can start to look for this retracement back up into this high. Because, you know, this is actually a pretty nice 35 tick range, which we will absolutely trade. Gold chart looks a bit like Thunderbirds or Copan. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Justin. Could you speak on futures leverage coming from FX space? I'm curious about contract size versus lot. Contract size and lots is the exact same thing, man. So one contract is one lot. If you want to trade on something like Top Step, you know, like a 50k account, I did another video explaining futures risk management, which I would say is probably worthwhile watching. But good to have you on the futures side, man. You will not regret it. The 4 hour low, yeah. There's a lot of 4 hour lows to be grabbed here. This was the move of unemployment claims yesterday. We had this double bottom that we spoke about. Well, price grabbed that, completely ripped back higher. I think the nicest place to buy this yesterday was probably once this closed above. You know, from around here, you could have got like your 40, 50 ticks for the day. After that closed back above. I don't think you would have caught it from down there. Maybe on the 5. But to see this double bottom grab that we spoke about yesterday was very nice. And the only kind of overall liquidity levels we still do have is this double top here, this high here, and then back up at NFP highs as well. Because you can see NFP, you know, we did grab, does that look like grey or is that just my eyes? Why does that look different colour to all the rest? Is that just me? Yeah, I don't know. NFP, you know, it did grab some highs here, but it didn't really grab anything significant here. So there is still the possibility, probably not today, but maybe into next week, to see this entire NFP drop retraced as well. And the fact that you've grabbed this double bottom before that push, you know, this yesterday would have been a retail trap. Retail's jumping longs off this rejection, stop loss just below there. And retail's got stopped out right before that move yesterday. So the retail trap yesterday was this double bottom, trying to catch this retracement higher. Grabs the lows, close aggressively bearish. Retails get stopped out of the longs. They then try and jump in shorts. Stop loss goes just above here, and then they get stopped out again. But that was actually a very, very nice liquidity grab that we spoke about in Asia. In London yesterday. So this is a downside level that we may still target if we're going to retrace before an overall push back up. I wouldn't want to see this low get grabbed. But you kind of see, you do actually have a little double bottom there as well, where you could potentially tap back down into there before seeing this big swing move back up on gold. I think that would line up pretty nicely with that inverse head and shoulders that I mentioned as well. That's weird. So you know, anywhere in here right now, it gets very, very difficult. I really do want to see the longs because I have much more. I have loads of upside liquidity levels as opposed to downside. I only really have this one and this one here. But as soon as we grab this, I wouldn't need to see that grabbed. You know, I would look for longs up into this before that. So I would love to see pre-London, you know, continue this push down before London Open potentially, or US session potentially sending this all the way back higher. before this drop yesterday, I know you guys in Asia had the sells with me. Well, I already closed full here, but some of you guys had runners. Ended up coming all the way back up to that right shoulder and then dropping back down. So I think if anyone had runners, you probably would have got stopped at break even there before it then ended up having the push. But you know, your target from here was the daily low, which was that there anyway. So you would have closed like 90% there. Have a little runner gets stopped, ends up pushing back down. But what did you not do before this push down here? You didn't really grab anything. So this rejection here and this push down, you would imagine overall today, retail traders are probably going to be trying to do something like this, looking for this continuation back to the downside, which if retails are looking for that continuation back to the downside after this impulsive move down, you'll very likely see something like this. And that's kind of my overall bias today. This move down and this corrections where most people try and jump in shorts probably from like here and are still trapped in this position sitting in drawdown looking for this huge play up, and you can see it re-push up and wick out the highs. So this is what I imagine most people are probably stuck in right now. Stops are above that double top, and that's where we could be looking to trade if we get this little retracement and intraday liquidity grab at 4 hour lows before seeing that push back to highs. Yeah, you run a got yep. Let the runner close at 6 ticks like 10 minutes before the big push back up. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice. Good shit, David. I mean, yeah, to secure most of it at this major support, it's still great. You know, if you guys runners did get break even, that's fine. That's great. That's what they're there for. But as long as you secure like 90% as you grab the daily lows, you know, this is just pre-news fuckery. I was so surprised to see that push up, and you didn't also grab the lows. So shorting back down into that little double bottom there was nice, but it was pretty difficult to try and do it from there with a double top. I personally wouldn't have taken that. So I don't know if anyone did catch the short back down. I personally didn't. And then wicked out the lows, boom, straight back above. This is a initial wick rejection again. Retail trap. What did you have here again? Hourly triple top. Price rejects, rips all them highs. So you have 1, 2, 3 equal highs. Retails try and short that, stop goes above this high, you end up pushing that out as well. But that's the game plan today. I didn't take any Asia trades today. I haven't really taken anything at all. I haven't taken anything at all today. But it's the last day of the week. So we'll be. I expect this week's probably going to close a bit doji, and probably next week you may see that push. Then grab top lows. Yeah, 172 move. Yeah, is that what it was? Yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge. Yeah, 170 ticks. Yeah, massive. But that's why the fact that you didn't grab this double top. That's why we understand liquidity, and we're very likely to see something like that, and we've been patient, and that could give us our trade for the day. And that would give us like a 100 tick move. So for you guys here, I would highly recommend marking on a lot of these highs. Do you have a little trend line or anything? Yeah, you did actually. You had a little trend line, broken arrow, retesting, trying to push higher. So yeah, there's some very nice upside levels to grab on gold. If I had to give an overall, daily bias, even though the daily's so choppy, I do believe you'll see a lot of this NFP move retraced. I like that me. Yeah, I like that me. I like that me too. The daily's very, very difficult to say where it's going to go, but when I look at it on the hourly and 4 hourly, I mean, we're in a massive range, but to me it makes sense to continue running higher. You do kind of have looking at basic market structure, you do have like this, and you have just respected the lows. So it's like, could you maybe wick out the lows and then see that push? Also possible. I don't like that you kind of respected each of the lows there. I don't know if you have a little trend line or anything. Yeah, look at that. So fucking trend lines don't work. Look at that. Third touch, break below, break straight back above, retest, back below, straight back above. Fucking trend lines, man. You have any upper trend lines coming down? No, you had that broken out. You're gonna have that now. And this second touch would line up with us wicking out them NFP highs as well. But overall, overall this year, to be honest, we've got some great trades in to start the year, but in terms of overall movement, to start the year, we haven't. There's no direction to swing gold right now unless you're selling off these big swing points or buying off these big swing points. There's no real overall direction. I still believe this monthly is going to grab a lot of the lows as well, but you're also still trapped in between January's high and low. And if you're going to grab a lot of these, you may wick out the highs. But to see a lot of these lows get grabbed in February, March, looks like a pretty decent downside target to me. I think you need to grab a lot of liquidity below these lows. Like I just measured, that's like 800 pips. Huge. That's good. 5-minute, 15-minute chart. Nice. Had a sneaky trade last night. Oh, very nice. Did you now? Oh, you had the buys. I think I saw. Didn't you? I think you had the buys.
Yeah, off the level.
Yeah, nice, man. Nice.
It was a similar level to gold. And I was like, oh, wait for gold because I'd rather trade gold.
Yeah.
Then as I was on a split cream, I was like, oh, I don't think it's going to get it, is it? So I better bugger it. So I went down for NAS and it. Yeah,
Nice.
it went.
Nice. Is it?
Mark had the same one as well.
Yeah, nice. Good shit. Possible to risk $100 on a Euro FX futures on a 10k account. Yeah, you just trade micros. If you trade on something like Top Step, you just log in and pick. What's this? FP Markets. Never heard of that crap before. If you just click log into Tradeovate, and then you can actually set up your stop loss risk amount. You can drag it. You can set the dollar amount risk, and then you can drag it, and it'll tell you what size to use. But yeah, you can just use micros. If you're trading a 10k account, you just use micros. Yeah. Place it. Yeah, I'll take it. Top Step have a limit on how much contract size you can use. Yeah, so it's 5 contracts for 50, 10 for 100, and 15 for 150. But you shouldn't be using anywhere near that, to be honest. You don't need to be trading anywhere near that. It's more than enough. I wouldn't say trade anywhere near the max. I did make a whole video on the ideal contract size to use, but yeah, you shouldn't, even though they restrict it, you shouldn't use anywhere near it. It's unnecessary. These days gonna be no trade day, unfortunately. Look at the market. Yeah, I think you're gonna get decent opportunities today. I really wanna, like, my ideal scenario is wick these highs, close back below, short down into like here, before then looking for something like that. If you grab the lows first, then I'll just look for this retracement. If you respect this triple top, then that's even better. Buying from here will give you an even better probability. But I just want to see, I want to see some highs or lows grabbed. You're teasing around this resistance pretty well. So I would assume you're going to have a lot of people trying to do something like this. Unfortunately, it's only 12 ticks away, so it's not really worth buying into, and you haven't grabbed the lows. But I imagine right now is a pretty decent retail trap. A lot of retailers probably trying to early sell gold, and you can see it retrace into yesterday's high. 15 contracts in this. Yeah, literally one little move, and yeah, it need to be out. Yeah, no trade max. Yeah. If you trade, obviously, if you trade Nasdaq and gold, then you want to be using more size on gold than you do on Nas, because Nas is like, you could trade one contract on Nas and probably pass like 150k. But on gold, you're gonna need to trade a little bit of bigger size.
I would like to open like a 10 contract on NAS though, just once,
Oh man.
just to see it.
On NFP, open a 10 contract NFP sells.
No. No.
Imagine. It would be crazy.
Maybe after 6 cans of Guinness. He'd come back Monday and shoot.
Fuck yeah, we're ripping. Naz is still ripping, look at that. That's the thing with Naz, when it reaches these all-time highs, too many people try and sell it too early, but Naz and S&P can just keep creeping and creeping and creeping up like you do at all-time highs. All of these all-time high levels that people try to take these shorts, you just keep pushing up and up and up and up. You need a decent catalyst to see a big retracement. Break-even stage in your career, yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, you go through the losing stage, the break-even phase, little bit of losing stage, and then hopefully surpass that, man. But the break-even phase is a good phase, because you're at the phase where most people don't even get to. Most people don't even get out of the losing stage. So break-even stage is a good stage to be at. And you just need to stick at that, and it's more like a psychology breakout thing, I think, than a technical thing that needs to be tweaked, I would say. But once you do break through that, then yeah, then it's up from there. But break-even stage is good, man. Break-even stage is good. A lot of people quit before that phase. Yeah, 100%. Is that per day or per trade? Nah, per trade, man. So 10 to 15 per trade. Just above break-even. Yeah, nice. Just don't answer margin calls. Sounds like financial advice from David there. Someone screen grabbed that. David just gave some financial advice, I believe. It's changed the way I trade. They head so much clearer. Yeah, nice, David. Yeah, nice. The first $1,000 feel. Skip the matrix. Yeah, definitely, man. But then it just kind of gets, it gets neutral after that, and you lose it. Like the first time you make like your first 1,000 or something like that, the next trading day you're probably gonna lose it and some. Just the way that it goes. Like you make $1,000 in a week, you're like, fuck yeah, it's amazing. Then fucking by next Monday you've already lost 1,500. Just the way it goes. I listened to a trading podcast today actually on Trading Nut about a guy who used to wear a heart rate monitor when he would scalp on the lower time frames to assess his heart rate, which I thought was pretty interesting. I've never done that. It would be quite interesting though. I don't really get like, I mean, if I trade a bigger size, I definitely would, but I can't break the monitor. It would be interesting, you know. I think I'm similar to what Alan said, where my heart rate is a little bit higher when I'm in more profit than I'm in drawdown. If I'm in drawdown, I don't really give a shit. But if I'm in profit, I'm getting like itchy to close it too early. But it would be interesting to set up like a little heart rate monitor. I'd have to trade bigger size than I am now, but trade a decent size where you get your heart rate up and try and find like a neutral level. Because obviously trading shouldn't be, you know, trading shouldn't be exciting, or you shouldn't get like, you know, your fucking leg starts twitching or you get all fucking excited. Just be just calm, neutral, trading in the zone. Yeah, but don't you see the t-shirt? Yeah. I need the coffee, yeah. I need the coffee. I'm numb to drawdown, but if I'm up $100, I'm on the edge. Yeah, same as me, man. Yeah, same as me. Which is, I don't know if it's a good boy. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I guess it's a good thing. Jeez, my head's full now.
Yeah. I just want to know why, though. There's got to be a reason for it, right?
I think it's the fear of, like, losing what you're currently up. Like, you don't want to lose
possibly
what you're up. You want to lock it in and fucking have the pain gone.
Yeah, it's just weird that in drawdown, that was the money that you've lost
Yeah.
anyway, really, in drawdown.
Yeah.
And I don't know attachment to that.
Yeah.
Once I see the profits, I got the attachment to money then.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very weird. It is weird. That's why I'm not. One thing I'm not good at for that reason is adding into winning trades. I'll hold my hands up. I'm not good at that. I very rarely, if ever, do it. I'm not very good at that.
Okay.
I can't add into a winning trade.
I don't see the point though. Sometimes it's like you're in a winning trade anyway, so.
Yeah.
But does greed come into it? Do you think, or?
Yeah. Eventually, yeah. I think for swing trading, I'd add into winners easy on like big swing pullbacks. But for intraday trading, like especially for something like gold's very rarely gonna liquidate this and then come all the way up and just liquidate that. Like it could grab these highs, come back down and then stop you and then continue pushing up. So with the way that gold moves, adding into winners whilst holding the others is kind of difficult. Like gold's never just gonna grab this high and just keep running up to it. Grab this high, swing back down, then grab that high. So yeah, it's difficult. Do you still analyze the XU chart when trading gold? Oh, I missed your message. Please put them closing too early when in profit. Yeah, same as me, Jay. Yeah, same as me, man. Oh, I think we all do it. I've definitely done it a lot recently. Look at my journal recently. I definitely do it. One of the best ways that I was, because I used to hold fucking swing trades for like a couple of hundred pips easy. But the only way I would ever do that is literally not watching it, setting alerts. And my biggest trades the past this year so far have either been off news or I haven't watched it. So I had that 67 tick win on the 1st of February, and that was literally just set alert, set hard TP, and that was the only way I was able to hold that trade so long. And it was a very, very quick move. That's the only way I can hold my trades longer, is not watching it and setting alerts. It's the only way for me anyway. Two subject reason. Oh no. Yeah, nice. Yeah. I'm up 11R this week. This year. Yeah, amazing, James. Good work, man. That's good, man. That's good. Couldn't cope with pips and ticks on one again. Yeah, two subject. Yeah. I like to try and. I do kind of measure it in ticks. But then it is easy to, like, if you measure it in ticks, it's your brain kind of then does still automatically convert it to money without you even realizing. Like if I'm up like 10 ticks, I'll be thinking, oh, 10 contracts, $1,000, without even meaning to. I get what you mean, man. It's just you just can't help it. It's like second nature. You could be up 5 ticks, you're like, oh, cool, $500. It's just like even if as much as you don't mean to, you just will. Oh, it's 20 ticks. Yeah, nice. That's good, James. Yeah, nice. Hey, Aaron, what's your opinion on backtesting? Do you do it? Not backtesting, but forward testing. Simulation sessions, absolutely. I used to do backtesting. I would do backtesting like every weekend. Every single weekend. I think it's great. I personally now these days just prefer forward testing. And doing what we do on stream. Sometimes we'll draw a position if you don't take it, just to draw up and see how it goes. But yeah, simulation sessions will speed up your journey 100%. Don't do backtesting on TradingView. It's just a bit shit. It just is not a true reflection at all. Simulation sessions are way better, which I didn't have in the beginning. I didn't have any simulation sessions. I used to do it all on TradingView. But it's like you could skip a candle on TradingView, but oh yeah, you know what? I actually would have taken that. But it's like, I don't know. You probably wouldn't have. So it's not a true reflection. If you do simulation session, it's actually executing trades, putting in your stop loss, taking partials. So it's almost like live trading, which I would say to everyone in the beginning. Spend like an hour, 2 hours on a weekend, do a little simulation session. 2 hours that'd be a weekend, fucking nothing, but it's going to help you a lot. One of the biggest things to progress in trading is just chart time and just seeing the same shit happen over and over again. And doing that in a simulation session will definitely help. Do you still analyze XAU when trading GC instruments? What do you think of DXY? Yeah, I literally only analyze this XAU USD chart. I don't analyze DXY. I don't see any benefit analyzing DXY. It's just literally the inverse of Euro USD. If you want to look at indexes, do it unweighted if you really want to, but it's like I don't need to see that for this push down the US dollar's gaining strength. I can already see that on the charts. It's not as if it tells me something before it already happens. And if you do back testing, you're not exactly looking at the DXY whilst analyzing gold. So in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, I take zero benefit in analyzing the DXY other than wasting time personally. I used to analyze it every Sunday. It's like, it's just noise. It doesn't bring me any value. I don't need to see that when gold's dropping like this, the DXY is clearly gaining strength. It doesn't tell me anything before it's going to happen, so what's the point? That's just my 2 cents. Some people like to do it. Some people like to understand what's the US dollar going to do overall. But it's like, well, what's gold going to do overall? It doesn't help me. That's just me. I used to analyze it all the time. I don't even bother. I don't remember the last time I looked at DXY, other than when it was ranging last month. Do you feel liquidity level carries more weight on the hourly versus? Yeah, higher time frame is the more likely it is that price will be drawn to it, and the better reaction, pretty much. But it's like, it's the same principle. It's just trading it off. Like the hourly will give you more ticks to trade into it. Like if this was the 5 minute, buying up into here may only be like 10, but on the hourly, it'll give you like 100 or something. Yeah. Using 30 minutes to mark off the levels. Yeah, all your major levels, like your overall levels should be, like, your direction should be painted before you even go down to the 5 minute. The 5 minutes purely to execute what's going on the daily, like what we said on Tuesday. On Tuesday, coming onto the charts, we already had Wednesday coming onto the charts, we already had the bullish close above this level, and we were buying up into this double top. So when I drop down to the 5, all I'm looking for is a bottom wick to buy up into these levels. So my overall picture is always painted off the high time frame. So then when I drop down, I'm not confused about which way is gold going to go, what the hell am I going to do. My picture is already painted, and the 5 minute is just for me to follow momentum into that overall direction. But also, it doesn't mean you can't take sales as well. Like on Wednesday we were saying bottom wick into this level before ripping highs, which is exactly what we did. And sometimes, it can still be worthwhile taking the sales off the bottom wick of the daily. So even if you're overall bullish on the day, it doesn't mean you can't take sales into that as well, which is also a good point. But you have to understand, where is it going to bottom out. Like exactly the same as when we said about these shorts yesterday. We said these shorts yesterday would bottom out at this daily low. So you have to understand that this is a daily low, and if you're in any shorts, that's where you have to take profit, because then we ended up grabbing that low and retracing back another 80 ticks. And if you didn't understand that that was a daily low, you would have missed out securing any profits. Same as on Tuesday, this push up. Where was our targets for this push up, or was previous daily high? So as soon as you start tapping into this daily high, that's where you close your trade, and that's how you're able to call basically the top there, because you're liquidating previous daily highs. So that's when if you have any longs, that's where you cover, here and here. Same as any shorts yesterday. Where do you cover? Here. Pushes straight back up. Hide your P&L during trade was a good tip. Yeah, hide your P&L, absolutely, if you can do that 100%. That's why if you trade on TradingView, you can change it so you can see your trading just in ticks. You don't have to look at the money. You can just see it in ticks, which I think is very good to do. Yeah. Simulation sessions. Yep, Anthony. Yeah, as Anthony said so far. So yeah, I think that's the best one, man. We only different ones. Yeah, 100%, man. Same position on DXY. Yeah, it is pointless, man. I used to do it, but it just waste time. All good, Jake. All good, man. Yeah, I like that as well, Alex. Yeah, I quite like that he follows that, that discipline. Not something I would do, but it's cool to see. Here, I know you. Good point. Yeah, no worries. DXY messing me up in gold spikes. Yeah, it doesn't. Doesn't do it. It doesn't bring any value in my opinion. So you can trade forex like futures like EU and AU. Just one thing holding me back. Cross pairs like pound AUD. Yeah, you just like, you know, if you think pound Australian dollar, if you think GBP AUD is going to go up, then the pound's going to be getting stronger and the Australian dollar is going to be getting weaker. So you can just have your charts side by side. So you could have pound here, Aussie dollar down here, and have GA there, and see which is looking the cleanest. So let's just have a look. I have no idea what these pairs are going to do, but just to give you an example, so you can have GA up like this, and GA is a great pair as well. And then down here you can have. Well, I'm going to be on the delayed one because I don't pay for the data anymore. You can have Australian dollar futures down here, and then you can have pound futures up here. And then you can see whichever's looking the cleanest. Like if we put this on the daily, sometimes, you know, they may just like do the same thing, but as you can see here, as GA is pushing up, pound is getting stronger. So there we go, daily. Pound is getting stronger, Australian dollar is getting weaker. So it's like you can just take whichever is going to be the weaker or stronger one, and just do whichever you think looks cleaner here. And in my opinion, to catch GA pushing up, shorting Australian dollar looked a lot cleaner than this messy pound. It's not going to be identical, of course, but that's just the kind of way you'd want to approach it, man. I'd have your screen set up like this, still watch GA, absolutely, and then just have pound and Aussie dollar on as well, and just trade whichever you think provides the cleanest setup. Same as if you guys trade pound yen. You have GJ marks on there, you have the pound, and you have the yen futures down here. You're smart, it's supposed to be smart. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, take a trade on Mondays. Do you find before London? It depends how it opens, really. If it opens choppy, then no. But if the daily opens with like an instant top or bottom wick of like 30 plus ticks, then it's good to trade it. Because even just, you know, shorting or buying into that daily, weekly, hourly, 4 hourly top or bottom wick can actually give you a pretty good trade, to be honest, man. I've taken a few trades on Mondays in Asia. Overall direction, you know, is a little bit more difficult taking a trade first thing on a Monday, but I have no issue taking a trade on a Monday. I never used to like taking swing trades on a Monday, but for scalps, yeah, I don't mind, absolutely. Absolutely. Why trade stocks when you can trade crypto 24/7? That's a good question, man. I don't know. I don't think I want to be in a market that's 24/7. To be completely honest with you, this is a difficult one. I used to, and I still do, hate the weekends because I love to trade. But at the same time, it's like I actually need that. If gold was 24/7, I think I'd lose my mind. To be honest, although as much as I hate the weekend, we need it. You know. So trading a market just because it's 24/7, I don't think is actually a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, AJ. It forces you to have a weekend. Imagine if we didn't have weekends on gold. We'd be sat here every damn day, and I would as well. But I don't think it's a good thing. But yeah, like trading crypto, I've traded crypto on the weekends many a times, and technicals on crypto are actually very simple as well. Are you trading while traveling? Yeah, absolutely. Enjoyed your Thailand trading videos. Yeah, thank you, man. Loads of trading videos. I'm going to New Zealand next week, so I'll do some more travel trading videos in New Zealand. Do you ever pay Discord or anything like that? Yeah, you can pay to join the community. You can see the full strategy, trade breakdown, psychology, everything, the course, the chat rooms, the daily live streams, everything. But like I always say, I'm not here to tell you guys anything. You can keep tuning into these free YouTube live streams and get pretty up to scratch. Just helps you take it to the next level, and you get the opportunity to network with other traders. I think most of the people in the community just love the community aspect and talking to other traders in almost every session all over the world. We have guys in the community from Australia, UK, Europe, America. We pretty much are active in like every session of the day. It's fucking amazing. I wake up and I see you guys talking loads in the US session. I'm like, this is great. And we're all taking the same trades. Two of you guys yesterday took the continuation gold buys of the liquidity setup. Took the exact same trades without following, you know, any bullshit signals. You just follow the plan, and that's the best thing about it. You got people in, you know, and shout out to Jake and Brian who also hosted their own Zoom in Asia yesterday as well. They did a private Zoom in Asia within the community, and then ended up taking some banger sells on gold. So it's pretty cool, man. If they're here, I don't know if Jake and Brian are here. I'll check it out. Yeah, no worries, man. More than welcome to. No pressure. Like I say, you can just tune into the streams.
I'll see you in a bit. School run.
Margin call. Oh, all right, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I missed that. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, they did it. They posted it in market chat. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah. School one equals margin call. We need more Asia videos. Love the exotic cheap places. Yeah, me too. To be honest, I love Asia, man. Yeah. Vietnam was cool. What do I have planned this year? I have a lot planned this year, to be honest. Got New Zealand next week. I have the trading retreat with the guys in Bali, which is going to be fucking awesome. And then after that, I don't actually have any plans. I don't have any travel plans much this year. I will do something at some point, but I don't really plan that far in ahead. I just go with the flow. If I fancy going somewhere, just book it. Hello from the Philippines. Hello, man. Which one you like better, Thailand or Vietnam? Vietnam, I think. I used to like when I went to Thailand the first time. It was like, you know, just towards the end of the C word in like 2022, and it was much better than when I went last time. Now it's just kind of like, it depends where you go. Now it's just so much more touristy. It's just, I don't know. It depends what you're into. For me, I prefer the vibe of Vietnam. And Da Nang is an awesome city as well, right on the beach. It's like the Asian Gold Coast. It's awesome. If you want to go for more like the cheaper style, Vietnam, 100%. But don't get me wrong, Thailand is not to be missed. Thailand is also beautiful. How old are you? You look young. I'll take that compliment. You can take guesses. Let's guess how old I am. You guys can guess how old you think I am. Remember, it's Friday, so be nice. I would like some compliments to end the week. Do virtual because do appear to here? Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Fucking hell, Tom. Get in the waiting room. 30. 29. Oh my days. 28, 32. Fuck the fuck. This is what trading does to you. Yeah, whoever said 32, B, you gotta go. You gotta get time out for that. Nah, I'm 28. Child 38. Nah, I'm 28. I'm 29 in March. So if anyone's wondering when to get me a birthday present, yeah, March the 10th, I'll be 29 years old. 28 years old. Yeah, I'm 28. Fuck, I thought people were gonna guess younger than that. Average there's like fucking 30. Jesus. Is it a weekday? That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Let me see. My birthday's on a Sunday, 10th of March. Don't get a prize for guessing it correctly. Maybe. I'll have a think. This is what the charts does. Yeah, this is what the charts does. I've been trading since I was like started when I was like maybe 22, 23. Yeah, 45 because the stress of trading. I have a son your age. Brian, get him into trading, man. Get him into trading. Nah, don't do it. I just want to ask me recently, like, if I had children, would I get them into trading? And I honestly don't know what I would say. I don't know if I recommend many people to get into trading, but once you're in it, you can't leave it. a lot of people think they want to get into trading, but they don't actually. They don't. You don't want to get into trading. You think you want to get into trading, but you actually don't. Once you start, there's no going back, and it's a very hard journey. Well, think about it. I fucking love trading. It's one of the best things in the world, but it's not as glorified as it's made out. It's very stressful, very very stressful. Even if you are consistent, still losing money every time still sucks. Told me to fuck up. That's the attitude, Brian. Teach them lifelong skill. No, you're not gonna watch it. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, that's very true, man. Do you want to get married with everything going these days? Just enjoy life. Marriage? No, I don't really care about marriage, to be honest. Having children one day, yeah, absolutely. I can imagine not having children, but getting married, I don't know. It's not really. I don't really see the point of marriage these days. I guess I would. I guess I also couldn't not see myself getting married, but at the same time, I'm not sure what the purpose is these days. I feel like I probably would get married. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being with a partner for 10 plus years, having kids, and then not getting married. What's the same opinion? Yeah, same opinion, Brett. Yeah, if we did get married, it'd be a very small like wedding. I wouldn't spend fucking 20 grand on it. I'd rather just have a small wedding and go travel or something. How do you change the settings to your level shop? So if you click onto it, if you click onto the level and then you go visibility, you can select which time frame you want it on. So if you do your daily time frames, or you want some levels to just be shown on the 4 hourly, then put it to that, and then when you drop down, just tick off that, and it will just show on the 4 hour and higher. So you can just change it all there. It's quite a good thing to do, actually. It's good to change the levels like that. First stepping stone, build some capital for young years. Yeah, 100%, David. Yeah, you get into trading for trading, then you end up trading to not trade, which is quite a weird thing to think about. Laws are against men, no offense. Yeah, I'll be signing a lot of documents. I wouldn't. More young William said, yeah, absolutely. People underestimate big time, yeah. Although, I would definitely get my children involved in the financial markets 100%. Whether I would get them into day trading, I'm not sure. I mean, I only would if they wanted to. I would never force. You can't force someone to get into trading. It's only if they want to get into trading. But to have an understanding of financial markets, just to the briefest aspect, to even just to long-term investing, 100%. But to actively day trade, I don't think so. Wealth creation, yeah, 100%, man, yeah. Nah, he's capping. I don't think that. I call bullshit on that. It's just his alter ego, his secret name for when he loses challenges, he blames it on someone else. Alright, let me grab a drink, guys. I'll be 2 seconds. We just got gold in this little choppy range, but it's all good. We're sharing lots of wisdom. I'll be 5 minutes. What are you up to, gold? 10 minutes till this hourly's going to close. The hourly looks like it wants to dip down more on gold. If anyone is watching anything else, it doesn't have to just be futures. Feel free to send it over, and we can break it down whilst I'm waiting for Goldie to actually do something here. We've still got this 4 hour trapped in between all of these highs. Bitcoin, let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's Bitcoin been up to? I did a lovely one there, that's for sure. Had a lovely, lovely little liquidity grab there. Oh yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, double top. Yeah, got some lows down there to come and grab. Yeah, I think so, man. It looks like it to me. Yeah. Tap back down into these lows. Maybe grab this low here. Tap into these highs. What's that? That's like a 3%. Oh, it a ripper? Yeah, it did it. Yeah, let's have a look. Oil.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, man.
Would you mind going full screen? I'm on an iPad and I can't see. I'm driving down the road, but I can't see when you're on full screen.
Yeah, of course, man.
Thank you.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, man. Of course.
Thank you.
These screens get too small when you got so many. Oil.
Hey, man, would you mind going full margin?
on oil, gold, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, I'll pump the markets, man. I got you, man. I'll pump the markets. Yeah, oil did end up having a ripper. Look at that. The weekly on oil's disgusting. What's the monthly doing? Monthly looks bearish to me. Daily, yeah, strong. Interesting thing is you kind of wicked out these lows, and in the past few days he didn't really grab anything. I don't know how long this move up will be lived. You may tap back into these highs on oil and then look for that further retracement down. So maybe looking for something like that on oil. Continue pushing up into like $80-ish. Not that I really trade oil, but yeah, tap into $80, re-grab them highs, grab that high as well. Making sure, yeah, Ron, yeah, taking a car trade. CAD yen momentum shift. I have a look. I haven't really looked at this pair in a very, very long time. When I used to trade like all these different currencies, Canadian dollar was probably one of my worst, my least profitable instruments to trade. There you go. Look at that. So that was the last time I analyzed. Almost a year ago since I last looked at this pair. That trade didn't work out too well. I don't know who gave that signal. Let's get rid of that. Now look at this huge liquidity down here. Huge double bottom. Coming close to the highs there. Is that all-time highs? No. It's not all-time highs, is it? No. No. Nowhere near. No. Yeah, you're a big resistance there though. You kind of had little, I don't really know how this pair moves, if it moves some to gold or not, but you did have a rejection, re-grab the lows, close back bullish. So you'll probably see it continue to push higher. Yeah, you'll probably see it continue to push higher. Overall. So the level same as gold. Yeah, oil, it doesn't, I mean, it does, like, it still has the liquidity grabs. It just moves a lot, it just moves very different. But it does still always grab, like, weekly highs and daily lows before the push. Like, I spoke about these sells, where was it? I can't remember, maybe this one, after we grabbed this little double top here, grab double top, push lower. So you kind of grab the lows, push higher. So it does still do liquidity grabs. It can just kind of have deeper retracements before it. Like, you know, at some point to see oil, like even back here, when was this? You had that initial, I think that was maybe on the weekly, you had like a daily double top where you come all the way up, you rip the double top, push back lower. That was a very nice one actually. It's probably should have taken that. I don't know when that was. When was that? In September, came up, ripped that double top. This is a retail trap, retail jump shorts here. Stop above that high. It wicks up all the high, closes back bearish, and just continues to push down. It's like a 25% drop, which is, fucking crazy. It just, the principles are there, the principles are the same. It just, the way it moves is just very, it's very different. But it still follows, the overall same plan. You reject, you wick the highs, you push lower. Double bottom continuation. So you kind of see, I think you'll see oil rip a lot of this support. Longer time, 100%, man. Much longer time between the grabs, that's for sure. Like on oil, it's worth like taking the buys up into the levels, and it loves respecting like the psychological levels, like $80, $70, etc. I used to trade oil, but swing trading it. I've never really day traded oil. We had some great swing trades on oil actually. What else that you recommend to look at? On futures, guy, or do you mean like FX as well? FX, FX. I would say look at something like pound yen. On futures, you could look at like Nasdaq. Still, you can get moves in London as well. As long as you're not over confusing yourself too much, though. Because although they all follow the same principles, they do still kind of move in their own unique ways. But if you're going to trade Nasdaq, remember that you have to trade the correlation between Nasdaq and S&P. That's very important. Let's just zoom into this little chart here. I used to love trading pound yen. Yeah, pound yen was one of my favorite ones to scalp. It follows gold quite a lot. But yeah, when I used to trade FX, I don't know why. I used to always trade USD CAD. And it just used to screw me all the time. I used to absolutely hate that pair, but I'd always trade it. I don't know why. I used to always trade. I was so stubborn with it. It took me so long to accept that it's just a shit pair. I'm out, guys. See ya. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Good shout, to be honest, man. Sets my lights above and below here and just chill. Just chill, man. Other FX pairs that I used to swing was like Euro AUD. A great pair to swing. That's why it's good, if you want to trade futures, to trade the Australian dollar. I used to love trading this Euro AUD pair. I haven't looked at this in a while, but we used to love swing trading this. Kind of in a pretty choppy range, but look at that, it broke out like these big swings. We're talking about these big swings, like still grab all the lows here. Liquidate the lows, bounce off that support, and these are absolute monster moves. Huge moves. That was the last time I analysed this pair back in December 2 years ago. Is probably the last time I looked at this pair. Did you grab that little double bottom before that push actually? Oh no, you didn't. Look at that. Interesting. Same as another one was GBNZD. Used to love trading that pair as well. Remember the last time we analysed this? Back in February last year, apparently. Major double bottom. Overall, huge range on this pair, but these ranges, man, are fucking monstrous. This is the weekly, but even if you just look at like this range from this little morning star up into this resistance, it's like 800 pips in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That's pretty insane. You can look for SMTs on gold. What's SMTs, man? I'm not sure what SMTs are. Wow, what a move. Yeah, yeah, GJ can be a great one to watch, man. GJ can be a great one. The fuck was that? Let me make it bigger, sorry. Yeah, GJ can be a really nice one to trade. Oh, don't do that. Just down the lag. Oh, my connection's not great today. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, big move, big move. Look at that. That's crazy. So what is that? You wick out the lows. What's this push? This is, yeah, it's a fucking 30 tick push. Here again, wick the lows, rip higher. GJ's one as well, where you just follow the momentum on it. Yeah, you get good plays like gold. Same as GJ and Euro Yen as well. We've had some great Euro Yen stream trades last year. I think one of our best momentum trades we ever took was on Euro Yen. I don't know if Alan's back. No, he's not back. But we had an amazing Euro Yen trade last year. I have no idea where it was, but it was a fucking great trade. It was like a 1 to 10 risk reward or something stupid, and we took it all on stream. It was huge. Euro Yen and Pound Yen are good to watch together. Sometimes you get the same moves, but sometimes one will give a cleaner setup than the other. Had that Owly just close on gold. Doji bearish, unfortunately. Doji. Did anyone really take anything in Asia? I didn't take any Asia trades personally. Well, I wanted these longs, but I didn't take it. Pushing back up. I do still think I do think you'll rip this high, but can you look for a 5-minute scalp into it? Just a BE 2 hours ago, look for a bit to lows. Yeah. To these lows, yeah. Came so close to it there. And just continue to push straight back up. What do you have from around here up into highs? They got 15 ticks. See, I would like to buy this up into this level here, but it's just how long is it going to take to get there? Like, what would you be risking if you did play like this? Risking like 5 to came back up that wick and lows. Yeah, you had like a triple bottom here as well. Came back down, grabbed that triple bottom, grabbed that little double bottom. Oh, this right, yeah, that's what I was watching as well. I was looking to take this little scalp down, but you never re-grabbed the highs, and I was briefly watching sells into this double bottom from up here. I just wanted it to wick out the highs, and I was going to look to try and take that scalp, but it never grabbed it, and then continued to push down like 12-ish ticks. And you kind of have the same here. You just created a double top there. So you have another liquidity level up there. And you also have, obviously, this double bottom down here. Here and here. If you do grab this, then pushing back up into these highs is going to be a lovely trade. We just got to be patient for it, because it will come today. It will come. You just got to wait for it. But it has been a it's certainly been like from a higher time frame perspective, even though had a now you're getting some moves. It's been a very slow start to Feb. Even like I said, we've had some great scalps, but in terms of high time frame, it's been a very slow start to the month. If you get top bit continuation into these lows. 7 ticks, you have a double bottom down here as well. Got a lot of double bottoms down here actually. Pull up before grabbing the lows, and you could have a liquidity continuation. You just wicked out the highs one more time. Close back bearish. I'm not sure if I don't think the risk reward would be worth it, but you would be looking at something like, like that, ideally. I'm not sure the risk reward is worth it though. S&P is flying. Yeah, S&P to the moon. That's the thing. It reaches these all-time highs and everyone starts talking about sells, but S&P and Nasdaq, they can just keep pushing. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And whenever you think it's going to top out, it just keeps going. Keeps pushing. I'm off what's going to do. Hold on, study, then enjoy my weekend with a Bing Tang. Very nice, man. Enjoy, Brett. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. My computer's a little bit laggy today. As soon as you grab the lows, you would want to start reducing risk. Haven't yet. You still got double bomb. I listened to Don Vo's podcast, They on Words of Wisdom, on my drive up to the Sunshine Coast. That was a good podcast. That's a good podcast, actually. If anyone hasn't listened to it, it's worth a listen.
Yeah, good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. It's worth a listen.
I'm back now from the call.
Yeah, good, man. Did you get your marginal sorted?
Yeah. Yeah.
Top up the account?
It's fine. Yeah. You guys give me 58. I'll get back to listen in the car then later on.
Yeah, it's worth it, man. It's a good listen. It's a good listen.
Been on a bit of a losing streak, hasn't he? Now.
Yeah, I think he did take some losses. Yeah, some pretty big ones. I don't know when he started that new account, but in the podcast he says about how last year he grew his account from like 140,000 to like over 1 million, which is like, man, fucking hell.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. All live as well. He can't fucking is crazy. It doesn't get much more real than that.
I'd love to tap into his psychology.
Yeah, that's what I love about him is not necessarily his trades and his entries and whatever, or his stop loss, whatever. It's just his psychology. Psychology is fucking phenomenal. He's like, what, 22, 23 or something?
It's like he's been doing it for decades.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, it's insane. That's what people should like see him as, like seeing the drawdown he goes into, but just staying so neutral and just still holding his trades and sticking to the plan is fucking crazy.
No, it's hard enough going into drawdown with that amount of money against you.
Yeah.
And then to have thousands of people in the chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely
roasting you.
Oh my days.
Yeah, roasting you at the same time. I don't know how he does it.
No. I do feel he's in the last 3-4 months he trades quite similar to what you teach.
Maybe he's in the community.
Maybe he's in the community.
You in this trade? Nah, I'm not in this trade. I just drew it up. It's a potential liquidity play, but I'm just not a fan of the volume and the risk to reward. Because your stop loss is like above here, which is 12 ticks, which is pretty safe. But your break even point's here at like 9. It's just not worth it for me. It's just a little forward test. I'm just drawing it up. I still think it will hit these lows, but your break even point is actually as soon as you grab these. I mean, if the next 5 minute opens up and grabs these highs without grabbing these lows, then I actually will look to take it. But with this decent volume, if you don't see this 5 continue to push down, you'd be a little bit concerned because you'd want to see this just top wick quick and already be pushing already. So if I was actually in this trade, and if this 5 minute doesn't continue to push down, I would start to manage my risk because this would be like a momentum. You wick the highs, close aggressively bearish. If this 5 doesn't drive, you'll just continue to range. So that's the only reason I didn't take it. But it's just a little forward test. I'm just drawing it up to you guys. Don't take it. It's not worth it. We're just drawing it up. unless all of a sudden this 5 does grab these highs without grabbing the lows, then that's actually our continuation play. FX Best, how long would you take to take a trade after the open? Whenever it's there, to be honest, Scott, I wouldn't really worry about not being able to take one like before it open or anything like that. If it's there, man, you can take it as soon as it opens, to be honest. There you go. So as you're breaking the lows, if we were in this trade, we would be break even here, because this is where you're going to liquidate the lows. We could liquidate lows and push higher. You haven't really grabbed any liquidity here. So if you grab these lows and start to close bullish, you'll probably tap back up into here. So you may as well take risk off the table and wait. If it continues to push down, cool. Mix 9 trades very similar. Yeah, he does. Yeah. All part of the crew. Yeah, all part of the crew, man. Mix does the Asia streams. Just picked up 39 ticks on NQ short. Very nice. Very nice. So where's your targets on these shorts are not the riddance, but are this low here and this low all the way down here. If this had just wicked out these highs, that actually would have been like a triple bottom continuation play. Oh shit! I need to book a camper van for New Zealand today. That's what I need to do. Do you mind showing me again? Yeah, of course. So if you click onto your tool, whichever one you want to change, and if you double click onto it next to coordinates, it should have visibility there, and then you can just change it to whichever time frame you just want it to be shown on. So if you just want this line to be shown on like the 30 and hourly, then you just change this to like 30, and then it'll be gone from like the 5. See? You bring it back down, then it'll be on the 5. Alan, good question, man. So basically your entry would be here, because you have also so obviously you've wicked out the highs. Wicked out the highs, close aggressively bearish, but you just left a double bottom there. So that setup's the lovely continuation play that we like to take. So that is where you'd be shorting into that double bottom, and even if gold's going to push up, you're going to liquidate that double bottom before potentially pushing higher. So that's where you would short into that little double bottom there. Whenever you see an aggressive push down, price instantly retrace without grabbing the lows, and you leave that double bottom. That's our liquidity continuation setup. I would definitely study that setup a lot, because they can actually give some great trades like you guys have just seen there. Usually in New York, even into that low would be like 30 ticks by now. Obviously in London, it wasn't really worth it here, but you trade that setup in New York, and if you come and grab these highs, even better. I'd take that full margin. Not actually full margin, it's just a joke. But yeah, that on the day trading course in the community, study the liquidity continuation play, because that right there is absolutely perfect. Use a stop order. Nah, you can. I would use a stop order if, let's say, if this 5 minute opened and pushed up and grabbed this high, then I would put in the stop order. But you can pretty much take a retest entry, like maybe even on this candle here, or even on this one, because you're shorting the retest into this double bottom. So in the continuation plays, you can kind of take more retest entries, or you could put in the stop order. I probably should have taken that. Look at that. So that's, off that continuation play, you got like 15 ticks there. But you can put in a stop order if this candle here opened and instantly pushed up. You could put a sell stop in once it creates the top wick to flip back bearish. But for the continuation plays, you could actually just take retest if you want to, as long as the range is worth it. And by worth it, I mean like as soon as you grab these lows, at least like 10 ticks, it can be worth it. So there you go. So there's that double bottom that's just been grabbed there on gold. That double bottom there, just been liquidated there. Where in New Zealand are you visiting? I'm starting off in Queenstown. And you see here you have a triple bottom as well. You come back down and re-grab that. Starting off in Queenstown and camper vanning all the way up to Auckland, man. Gotcha, well explained. Yeah, no worries, Alan. Good question, man. Weird dumb question. I'm still new to all this. When I go into higher time frames, my charts will stretch out. Is there any way to change this? Yeah, you can just double tap on the side and it will just refresh it properly. You can just refresh it. Did anyone actually take that? Any of you guys on Zoom take that continuation play? I would like to pretend I took it, but I like I say, I didn't take it. But
No, I wanted it to pop up a little bit.
Yeah, if this one here just wicked out, then boom. It was.
It's because it's. Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right, man. It's only because it for our like TP area, which is here, that's like TP1 minimum is only about 9 ticks. If that was like 20, yeah, I'd be happy with an average entry from there. If I get another one up there, fine. But there, if it was 20 into there, absolutely.
I would like this 30 to leave a nice wick to the downside now.
Yeah. This is the first. You know, I'm very zoomed in here on the 5, but if we actually just go back to our higher time frame chart, this is good. This is what we want. This is one big bottom wick to see this slingshot into all these highs up here.
Yeah.
I still don't. This isn't going to be the true move. I mean, you still do have here to tap into, but overall today, anywhere from down here is good enough for me to look for this.
Yeah. You got a similar level?
I had like this one.
10, yeah. 2030. It's the one you got, is it?
2030. Yeah, 2030, yeah.
Yeah.
Pulled out for the post, kind of close the bush. Yeah, good shout, Nick. Yeah, I would have probably been doing the same, to be honest, man. But I'd been wary of it wicking out these highs. You may as well just wait for the re-entry. So yeah, it's not a bad idea, to be honest. You'd want to see this continue and just momentum follow through. So not a bad way to manage, to be honest, Nick. Good shout, man. Great need to start. Yeah, the only reason I didn't take it is because our TP1 area is this low here, because this is the low where you could grab this low and retrace higher into all this double top up here, which was only 9 ticks away. So it's like we had to risk, I think 12 was our stop loss would have been. Stop loss was about 13, so risking 13 to just about make 9 as a TP1 wasn't really worth it. If it was like 20 or at least 10, you could argue it, but it's okay. This is what we want to see. My next downside target would be this double bottom, which if we start breaking some levels on like the 30, then I will play that range happily. 35 ticks. It was just good to see that our little, regardless of if the range is big enough, it was good to see our liquidity continuation strategy play out as it does, as well as it does. Yeah, 5 minutes very quick. Yeah, very, very quick. It's the biggest 5-minute push we've seen all day. So we're now grabbing this double bottom and instantly already starting to reject here. To have this triple 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, you grab them actually. Little double top. Yeah, and we are, we're just watching this on the 5. We're just kind of just playing around here. We understand that this, this hourly. Oh, actually, look what we're now doing. This is great. What are we now doing? We're now grabbing our 4 hourly lows to see this swing back up and rip all of these highs. So this is great. This is a great area to watch on gold to see this continue to push up into here. And from here back up into these highs, like 40 ticks. So be open to that. Any sells would have just been an intraday push. We're really looking to see this push back up into these highs today. What do you have all the way down there? 117. Where could you still bottom wick into a little bit more? Kind of where you are is a pretty decent place to be open to this, to be honest. This is why you're already seeing this decent reaction. So exit again. You know, you'd be exiting as it grabs that double bottom. You grab the double bottom, you've almost retraced half of the move already. So you like back into 9. We closed here like 18. So we can get rid of. We'll get rid of. Whoa. Don't do that. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this and this and this. So most of our downside levels have now been hit. The only last one left is this, but this could be enough to see this dip back up. Given the fact that we're grabbing 4-hour lows and we're at that major 4-hour support and daily support, so it could still give this a decent reaction back up into these highs before maybe grabbing that later on. The way that you cross that bridge is you just wait for closure back above, then you eliminate the guessing game of like there maybe. Close back above, then fine, play the fake out, and then this becomes your new range and this becomes your stop loss placement. 15 ticks to potentially look to make about 30. Nice little 1 to 2 risk reward potential.
Yeah, that's the level I got there, 2032.
Yeah, nice level, man. Will it hit yesterday's low today? Nah, I don't think so. Because yesterday's low grabbed the previous day lows. So you had a little daily double bottom after grabbing a daily double top. So you've wicked out the daily double bottom, closed back above the support. I think you'll very likely come and grab the daily highs. If anything, I don't think you'll see this tested just yet. I think you'll see yesterday's highs tested, or you'll probably see an inside day, because Wednesday grabbed the double top. Yesterday grabbed the double bottom. So you've grabbed the highs, and you've also now grabbed the lows. You're just kind of on a daily time frame in no man's land now at the minute. You know, on Tuesday, or sorry, on Wednesday, it was very easy to see gold coming up to grab these daily highs. And then again, you had the double bottom, but now you don't really have a double top or double bottom just yet anymore. You wouldn't class this as a double top because this high did grab these highs. You wouldn't class this as a double bottom here because this wicked out something significant. So there's no real. The only next daily levels you kind of have is like probably back up here. So the daily, to be honest, I have no idea where the daily's going to go. I don't think you'll see it back down here. I'll be very surprised to see it back down. I think you'll grab the highs first. But there's no like. I don't see any levels today where gold needs to tap into like previous daily highs, other than it's like a double top, and a double top. So from here, you can start to see this push back higher. We're already finding some nice support in this outer. You're gonna get a nice 30 close here, I think. If it was to push up, what was the setup you look for an entry? Pretty much this 30 closing back above this support is good enough because you've liquidated all of our 4-hour lows. You had that 1, 2, 3, 4-hour equal lows. You've now grabbed them and closed them back above, and now you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 highs up there to be grabbed. So as long as this 30 closes doji or closes back above, you're still going to close bearish. I'll be kind of looking for like something like this: reject, grab the lows, retest, push higher. Maybe we'll get down to 15. What did the 15 do? Yeah, 15. Close bearish, no bottom wick. Grab the lows, reclose back bullish. The fact that closes no bottom wick is pretty interesting. Oh, that's a tiny, tiny one. So you got 5 minutes, guys. Let me just run to the toilet, and then we'll stay on for the next 40-ish minutes and see what we get. 2 seconds. Oh, look at this 15. This 15 is about to close. Nice. If you get a instant 15 bottom wick, you can have buys all the way back up into, you know, something like this, 32 ticks. This does concern me, but we'll leave that for later on. Regrab the highs, close bearish, boom. Yeah, to see this high grab today is going to be very nice, I think. What have you got on this current 15? 20, nice. Sorry man, go on, you're all good man, all good.
You watching the game tomorrow? Or?
Game? Who's playing? Who's playing? Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Is England playing or something?
Wales, England.
What? Is it?
Yeah, the Six Nations.
Ah, nice. What time's that on your
I'll
time?
be watching it like this.
Well,
I think it's 4 p.m. I think.
4 p.m. Ah, fucking 2. It's like 3 a.m. my time. That's Snapchats. I'll either, if you don't hear anything from Alad, it's a good game.
Alan's left the community.
What a game, England and Wales. Alan, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to 15 is going to close your own gold.
What?
It's powerful wooden spoon. I want to go to the All Black Museum when I'm in New Zealand. So I think that'd be cool. All Blacks Museum.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be good fun, man.
It really would be good to see.
Yeah, 100%. I've always wanted to see an All Blacks game.
Yeah. But you're pretty close. Do you see much rugby in Oz now? Well, it's not really a big sport in Oz, is it, rugby?
It's more what they call is it NFL or something it's called? Is what's pretty
yeah,
big.
rugby league, yeah.
Yeah, when I was at my old gym at O2 Performance, there was the Brisbane Broncos were all training there, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
People were like getting
Yeah,
pictures
that's
with them.
pretty
I was like, I have no idea who you are, and I had to like ask Mark, what does this logo mean? He was like, it's the Brisbane Broncos. Oh, that's pretty cool. I had no idea who they are. Never seen any of them in my life. Yeah, everyone was like stopping to get pictures, and I was like, I'm just trying to get my session, mate. No idea. Yeah, using that bench, yeah, you can get a picture, mate. What? Yeah, do you not watch my YouTube live streams? I'm not famous than you, mate.
Yeah. I'm on YouTube.
10 seconds here on go. Oh, don't close. This is huge. I reckon you may just see a little bottom wick here. Maybe just quickly back down to here if this is true volume here. You may not get a decent bottom wick down to here. Did that just close a no top wick? Yeah. 30 just closed aggressively back above. No bottom wick on this 30. Yeah, look at that. There's a huge stop hunt there. Grabbing that little double bottom, which is the reason I didn't take this Asia buy. So anyone who was buying, again, like we just mentioned, anyone who was buying gold today, like we said this before it even happened, stop loss goes below that low. What do? You wick out all them lows. And this is where now you could see gold completely retrace this entire move. The way that I'm going to see buys is once we create a bottom wick here. Once we create a bottom wick, amazing, I'll look for some longs. Smallest wick, yeah, very, very small, man. Yeah, very small. Springboks blood here, nice. Nice. There's a great all or nothing documentary on the All Blacks. Really nice, I hate to watch that, man. I'll watch that. Oh, I think. Yeah, I love watching the All Blacks, man. All or nothing. All Blacks. I watch that. Yeah. If it wasn't for the trading times, I mean, to be fair, I would still work with it one day. I would love to live in New Zealand. I said this before. I would love to live in New Zealand. So cool. We're coming down. Good to see you in real time. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what these live streams are all about, man. Calling these liquidity grabs and retail traps live here. You know, that's why if you guys did take them sells, that's why you take profit. As soon as you grab this little double bottom here, that's your exit. You grab the double bottom, completely rip back higher. So entry and exits on them little shorts that we shared, you know, is on point, and now we want to look to completely reverse it. So we've come up, we've created a high, we're pushing back down. Because I was stopped out. Would be stopped out 2-3 times? Yeah, absolutely. That's good. Even if you guys didn't get the sells or you didn't get the buys, at least you didn't get stopped out and you saw the retail trap happen. You guys who maybe just joined the stream, go back and watch. We spoke about this double bottom before it even happened. Retail's buy here, stop loss goes below there, price wicks down all retail traders and completely reverses. So grab this little double bottom and that would be a good place for me to continue to see this push higher. And what do you have from down there? It's going to give you like an average like 30-40 ticks. Pretty nice. Trading the spot or futures? Trading the futures, analyzing the spot. The reason we analyze the spot is because it creates liquidity grabs more than the futures chart will. Sometimes you could see the futures chart respect this double bottom and push higher, but the currency chart grabs it, and that these grabs are very important to us. So analyzing on the spot chart, executing on the futures, man. Was not a top wick. Typically, guy, if you see like a 15 or higher time frame close with no top or bottom wick, so if you see like a 30 close bullish with no top wick, there's a high chance that it could then push back down in the opposite way. Same as if you see a 30 candle. See if I can find the example. If you see a 30 candle close bearish with no bottom wick, there's a high chance that it can just turn back around. So let me see if there's an example. It's actually, you know, here you close bearish, continue pushing down. Where's like a bullish or, you know, bearish close. Here you close aggressively bullish, no top wick, pushing back down. You haven't really seen many recently. Have you seen many recently? Not by the looks of it. But yeah, if you ever see, you know, if you see price closing bullish, and you're trying to go long and it closes with no top wick, just wait, because it's very unlikely to keep pushing. It will top out, wick the highs, and then push back down. There's not many examples right now, but if you, maybe there is on the 15. I'm not sure. Like, so if it's a bearish candle, bearish with no bottom wick. A bullish candle, bullish with no top wick. I can't really see any as of recently. Yeah, well, I mean, here you closed aggressively bearish, no bottom wick. You wicked the lows and kept pushing higher. I want to see this dip down a little bit more. I can't really see many recently, to be honest. Here again, you closed bearish, no bottom wick. You push back higher. Where's another one? I can't really see too many. Here you kind of, yeah, you got a little one, but you did end up close bearish, no bottom wick. Doji push higher. Do you trade Asian market in Discord? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had Asia shorts yesterday off the Head and Shoulders here. I don't trade it live on Zoom, but we share the setups. Recently, we're doing quick like market calls, and yesterday we gave the shorts here in Asia off this Head and Shoulders, and almost all the guys who are active in Asia managed to get these shorts down. I don't live stream. I used to live stream it, but I don't anymore. just because it was just becoming too strenuous to stream Asia and London. It's kind of one or the other, and most of the guys do trade London. But recently we've had some great Asia trades, to be honest. How many Asia trades have I had? Let me see. This month, Asia. So these were the Asia sells yesterday. Off the Head and Shoulders. That was the Asia shorts yesterday. If we had. Asia, 18 ticks there. Asia first trade of the month, 5. Last month I think I had quite a lot. Asia had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Asia trades last month. So a lot of the guys in the community, you know, are based around the Asian time session. So yeah, quite a lot of the guys are active. I mean, active in all sessions, but a lot of the guys in the market chat are active. Which you guys who want to try to share. You got that trades in Asia, yeah, amazing. That's amazing. If you start to break its high, you can look at that level bottom. Yes, you did, because you closed bullish topic. Grab that. You know, the hourly hasn't actually closed it. Yeah, the market chat in Asia is great. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's very active, which is awesome. It's awesome. The 1 minute is going to close, which is going to be like 10 to maybe like 20. What's the rules? And we wait for. Wait, does that mean? Wait for the candle to wick or to close and jump back in. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, guys. Sorry, let me check. I think like as it's wicking, then you can like. I mean, it depends which you prefer, to be honest. Like if you have the liquidity grab break above, you can take it as like a retest entry, or you can just wait for it to break the high. It's whichever you prefer, to be honest. Whichever you prefer. Sometimes there's good volume, like I like to see if I can snipe these little ones, or if you want to take the break of the high, whichever you prefer to be honest. Taking the break of the high is probably more confirmed, but you know, sometimes if there's good volume, I like to snipe the kind of as it's creating the wick. I can snipe, and if you get an entry like that, you're making already. I'll pick for Mark. Where do you copy the TradingView link from the app? You just go up here, and then just copy link, and you can keep that, and it never really goes. I still have links from like 3-4 years ago, which I believe still work. I hope we haven't missed the bandwagon there. What did you have? Since grabbing them lows, you've already wicked up like 8 ticks, which is quite nice. If you didn't snipe it, if you get instant bottom wick again, you can take it and risk off that low there.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, man.
Did you say that it leaves a list on TradingView, or are you saving it in like an Excel sheet?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, when you actually save, when you copy the link and then put it somewhere, the actual link will last forever. But yeah, it doesn't actually like create like a list of like saved ones that you've got. Unfortunately, man.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. But yeah, like it's good. You copy the links, and some of the guys in the community create their own Discord servers and just post in all their links in there, which is also quite cool. And yeah, the links, once you actually have the links copied, then it should last for forever, I believe. I mean, we will still have some links in Discord from like 2-3 years ago. Save my links to my laptop. Yeah, nice, man, nice. Is this going to push? It's the last 5 of the 15. How's the 15 looking? The 15 is still going to give you a bottom wick even if it's going to push. 15 not looking too great.
That's what I'm waiting for, the 15.
Yeah, me too, man, me too. I'm not putting this in just yet.
It's a little tiny level there. I'm just a bit concerned about. Not concerned, but like it might just reject on the 15.
Yeah, try to enter on the flip. Yeah, try to enter on the flip. But also, oh sorry man, wait, I just got it. Got you, go on.
Okay.
Let me make this bigger. There you go.
This thingy. I'm trying that. Yeah, around here, I don't know if it's gonna just come back.
Yeah, 'cause you did also.
And just reject it.
You did also just grab that little 5-minute high from before and reject. How's that Owly looking? Owly's not.
Could be just one of those half margin.
Yeah, I reckon a small risk. Assess the volume. I reckon. Well, if this 5 doesn't flip bullish, the 15 will probably close back below here again, unfortunately, and then the 30 may still, re-grab this liquidity low. Yeah. It is also possible. Gold's very difficult, and I can see all sides. Yeah, if anyone does take it, yeah, I like Alice said, I would use a little half risk. What does confluence mean in your Excel journey? Confluence, just like how many reasons for the trade. So I have a minimum of like 1 to 3. I ideally like to have at least 3 confluences. Like yesterday's shorts in Asia was like daily had grabbed the highs. It was an Asian top wick and it was the head and shoulders, for example. That's 3. That's good enough to take a trade. Pretty much all of my trades are like 3 confluence. Sometimes I take one that's like 1, and then if I do take one where it's just 1, like I took in January, I took a trade that only had 1 confluence, ended up being a loss. So it's like if I keep looking back and being like, cool, every trade I take that only ends up having 1 confluence ends up being a loser or break even. We'll just stop taking trades that only give you 1 confluence and just wait. More confluence equals more confluence. Yeah, absolutely, man. I like that. More confluence, yeah. Yeah. Good, like a good amount of confluences where you're just executing, but not too many where you're being too patient. That's what, like 2 to 3 is good enough for me, to be honest. And that can be based off the daily as well. And then we have our 3-step intraday rules as well. Like this, you've had a liquidity grab, you've broken back above, retesting. For our intraday plan, here is a good level. Yeah, I noticed that as well, Hugh. I noticed that as well. That is my also other concern. This one here. It's just, yeah, it's confusing because this like 4 hour to me looks like this is a decent liquidity gap of all 3 of these lows just to rip. And I look at this on the alley, so I do have a double bottom here as well. It's so tough. It's very, very tough. So if anyone put in this buy stop on this 5, I would just close it. You're not going to flip in 5 seconds, so there's no point the 15 opening, pushing up, tagging you in, and then pushing down. Appreciate the advice. Yeah, no worries, man. What do you think of gold from the higher time frame? Yeah, that's my thoughts, man. I was intraday bearish on gold into these 4 hour lows, and from anywhere down here, you may see this start to push back up and grab a lot of these highs. I think these highs to get grabbed today is probably going to be an easy trade. Whether this is going to be the low or you're going to re-grab the lows, we'll see. But from where you're currently sitting, it's a good area to look to see this continue to push back up to all these highs, and you'll make like 30-ish ticks. How did that 15 just close? Let's just have a little look. 15, bearish, bullish. Bearish. Didn't close below the support though. Instant bottom wick. You're probably, if I'm going to take a break at high, I want to see this low grab now. If it pushes up from here, then you can have a 15 double bottom again. Yeah, these are, like I say, these are still all of my overall liquidity levels. This high here, and these highs all the way up here. I'm overall bullish into all of them. You do have that double bottom now as well, but yeah, it looks like a little bit of a range day today in London, unfortunately. But I still think you guys have got a lot of value on today's stream. Called the shorts down and enjoy, Benny. Enjoy the weekend, man. You too, man. Enjoy. Still called the cleanest trade that I've seen today was that 5-minute short setup. It's probably the cleanest play I've seen. This one here, shorting into that little double bottom and these lows. That's the cleanest move I've seen today. So you're now grabbing that 15 low. This is why you don't jump the gun on the longs, because it's still just in a huge range. This is why you take the break at the highs. If it doesn't flip bullish, you just cut the trade. If we were going to push up, after grabbing these lows here, you would just push already. To then close doji just shows there's low volume. Like in normal times, if you wick out a double bottom on a 5-minute, grab the lows and close bullish back above, you would usually push and have a decent drive. But if you don't have a decent drive, then you can, like, you know, if you got buys from it, you just cut it right there straight away. You just cut it and wait. You cut it at like -5 ticks and wait. It was good, yeah. If you got it from like, you know, here or here, it was good, man. It was good. This looks like a very nice. You had a liquidity grab break above. You know, it follows all 3 of our rules. So it was definitely worth the execution. But yeah, as soon as this 5-minute doesn't drive, you know, you probably look to cut this position, like maybe like here, this candle if you can, like -2, 3, 5 ticks, which is good enough. As opposed to, you know, leaving it open like this or anything stupid like this. Gonna buy some. Oh no, got it, man. Put a break even and got stopped out. Yeah, cut it at 3 ticks. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good. Cutting it at 3 ticks is fantastic. You guys actually executing this trade is good, because that, you know, technically did follow our plan. You've had the liquidity grab, you've closed above, bottom wick, huge little liquidity grab here. You could have had a banger position if that had ripped, and it would have been fucking lovely. And it would have made a lot of sense. But when it doesn't, cut it 3 ticks, amazing. Advice on how to not overtrade. Try and take one trade a day, but I want to see multiple opportunities. I can't help myself to take more. It's big red days. Yeah, I mean, you know, more trades doesn't mean more money. So what, like, you got to ask yourself, what's the goal of taking every single trade that you think you see? If you're taking every single trade you think you see, you're probably not following a plan. Because if you're following a plan that worked, if you did have a trade that came up every time with your plan, it would still end up doing well as long as you can execute it properly. Like if I was able to execute every single trade I saw today of my plan, I would still be green on the day. But the reason I don't do that is because I can't mentally deal with that, and I'm gonna make an emotional, stupid decision at some point. Potential liquidity continuation there again. But yeah, you just limit yourself one to 2 trades a day. Sometimes I could have two trades. Some days I could have none. On the first day of the month, I had fucking way too many as well. I had like 5 or something stupid, which was way too many. But we all do it. But it's very rare. But just remember, there's no benefit from taking every trade you think you see.
You say 5?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm just going through the community now.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually. 7.
No, it must be me.
Yeah, I think that's the VIIP, very It's like the one up, man. Yeah. If you want to,
Oh, okay, I get it.
if you want to upgrade, I think it's about 1,000, 10,000 a month or something. We said, yeah.
Okay.
He messaged you privately. Yeah. Heading off, guys. Yeah. Enjoy Mocky. See you next time.
Good to know. Good to know. I think I'm gonna leave it.
I just sent that to you, Alan. I did not mean to send that to you. I meant to send that to yeah. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna. I would set the alerts because I do still think you're gonna get a good push today, but I don't think London's gonna give it to you. I would watch the 30 and higher today, because I do still think you're gonna rip all these highs today. I mean, we don't want to miss it. So my alert now is going to be back below this low. I think you're going to re-grab these lows one more time. Because if you reject from here, then you're going to get a double bottom and you've got that low down there. So I'd have an alert down there. If that goes off, look for all these highs to get grabbed. How can I hold trades? I always get out. Trade continues. If you're from France, thank you, man. If you find you're getting out too early, just start trailing or just take partials. You're never going to have the perfect entry and the perfect exit. Let's get that straight. But if you're closing way too early, then just take partials and just hold runners and make them runners bigger each time, or just trail. If you get good volume, just trail your stops. Never close. I mean, it's difficult on futures, but on other thing, never close a trade full. Always leave runners. Always have something in the markets. Even if it's just a tiny position, it's like teaching you the psychology to be able to hold these positions. Wait, 70% of the profit. Yeah. Do you do trial discounts for Discord ever? No, unfortunately not, because it has like the whole strategy and like the whole course content. So unfortunately, you could just join. Not that I'm saying you necessarily would, but people could just join it and just take it and just leave. So I unfortunately don't do free trials. If I didn't have the course in there and sold it separately or some bullshit, which I'm not gonna do, then yeah, I would. But because it has literally everything in it, there's no upselling or anything. You would get full access to it all, and then you could just leave and run away and start your trading career without us. So yeah, unfortunately, I've done it before. I've done like 3-day free trials, but I don't really like to do it, to be honest. How about enjoy, Tom? Alan, have a great weekend. Oh yeah, you too, man. Enjoy, and that'd be sad. Yeah, it'd be sad. Yeah, we would all be sad. Got a good group of people in there now, so. But I mean, these YouTube free live streams, they're basically like your free trial, to be honest. They're your insight into what's the community. Just into a deeper level. Yeah, I think it would, man. I actually think it would. I was just also thinking that. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, you just wicked it. I don't think you could leave that open for later on. You could easily wick these highs first. Well, the 5 minutes to the hourly is going to close now as well. How's the hourly looking? Well, yeah, I mean, the hourly is going to close in 4 minutes, so taking a trade now, there's not really much point. Because even if the next hourly is going to push up, you're going to create the bottom wick first, go into drawdown, and then push up, so you may as well wait for it to form. But the 15 is, yeah, 15 is looking good. It's like when we looked good on the 5, you wick the lows and look like you're going to close bullish. But yeah, because you're only 4 minutes away. If the next 15 opens and instantly pushes down, you get like a 15 morning star, then yeah, absolutely. I think that would probably be a better trade. You look for something like this. Stop loss just goes below here, because if you break that, you're going to come down to there. And then you can be looking for that. Play that morning star up into them highs first. I think that'd be a lovely trade, actually. But it's choppy. It's choppy.
115 again. It's just going to drop down, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. 5's got a little double bottom there. Hourly has wicked out all of these lows, so is the 4 hour. What is a morning star? This is a morning star. Not the cleanest one. This is a morning star. Rejection, wick the lows, close bullish. Here is a lovely gold reversal formation that happens all the time. Where's another one? Here, another one. Reject, grab the lows, retest. You take buys here. You risk off that low. That's a lovely one there as well. Evening star, morning star. Gold loves them patterns because the reason they're so nice is because it also includes the liquidity grab. You have the rejection, you have the liquidity grab, you have the retest, you push higher. So the morning star, same as the head and shoulders, they all follow our 3 rules. Same as the head and shoulders. The left shoulder, the head's the liquidity grab, the right shoulder is the closer back below and retest. Draw a start. Alright man, you got it. So it's one of these. Let me just find it for you.
No, that's cheating. No, I didn't mean it.
Alright.
Pencil out.
One of these. This is what when you look up at night, this is what you see.
Oh, jeez.
Why was that so hard? Yeah, I like that, Anthony. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah, I think you're gonna see a decent breakout of that. To be honest, I think you're gonna see a really nice push up. That was the age. Yeah, that was the age of cells yesterday. Yeah, that was the age of cells. The left shoulder's the false resistance. The head's the liquidity grab. The right shoulder's the retest. Same as the morning star. The false support, the liquidity grab, the retest, the push higher. It's all part of the plan. I doubt you guys even maybe you didn't look at an evening star or head and shoulders like that before, but that's why I love them formations, especially on gold, so much. Is because they follow our rules. And man, gold's respected like head and shoulders. It's such a simple pattern, but gold just does it so well. They're not your, you won't see it like you see a textbook head and shoulders. I mean, this one was yesterday. This was the left shoulder, this was the head, this was the right shoulder. That's the short we took. But the way that most people try and trade a head and shoulders is the textbook says wait for the break of the neckline and then try and take the trade, measure the right shoulder, and then that's the move you want to get. But that's not the way I trade it. People will say, look, you measure the shoulder to the neck, and then once you break it, then that's the move you take to the downside. Which, did end up working there, but I'm in and I like to be in at the right shoulder. And I'm taking profit when I'm already at the neckline whilst people are trying to wait for the break and the retest. But that's the textbook way to trade a head and shoulders, but we don't really trade it like that. We trade it a little bit more advanced than that. You see head and shoulders everywhere on gold as well. Ooh. 11 AM. Yeah, 11 AM had a huge drop, man. You did re-grab the highs before pushing down as well. You didn't grab this high, but you rejected once. Re-grabbed the highs. You had a double bottom there to at least come and grab on that top wick. So like from here, even down to there, you would have got your 24 and end up pushing down to like 60. Because if you look at this, get rid of all this shit for a second. Where's the replay? What am I? Trading view's been a bit laggy today. Here. So here you have a double bottom. You've wicked out the high. So if this gave a top wick, you'd short just down into these. I even think that would still be like a worthwhile trade. Well, yeah, 15, 20 easily. And ended up top wicking and fucking ripping all the way down. So yeah, 11 AM did have some good sells yesterday. And then unemployment claims gave some lovely buys on the 5 minute. Morning star again. Where is it? Yeah. Boom. Lovely push off unemployment claims. You had that initial rejection. If you don't drive, you come and fill it in. You had another one here, but this didn't break the high, so you didn't take the trade. As this one's creating the bottom wick, you put in the buy stop, you risk off the low, and that was fucking mad position. Oh, that was your 100 ticker, David. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that was fucking fantastic, man. That was great. That was a fucking amazing entry. Because you had a double top there as well. You had a double top here. And to come and retest, you know, just at least this level. Sorry. That was a fucking fantastic trade. Very, very nice trade. I should have stayed up for that one. Alright, how's the hourly just closed? Yeah, hourly still just closed. You know, it's closed bearish. Has wicked out the lows, but it's not really doing anything, unfortunately. You guys now have my levels there. If I get rid of this alert so you guys can see my levels properly. I think just wait for them to be grabbed. Wait for a little bit more than this. Don't force anything. So I think at some point today you're gonna wait. Let's just redo these a little bit better. Let's just do it like this. Unfortunately today London in our session has done absolutely nothing, but it's fine. We still shared a lot today. But yeah, I still think today you're gonna rip up a lot of this upside, and that's probably gonna be the move. You may re-grab these lows. I don't necessarily think you need to, because you're at the 4-hour support. If you're gonna grab these lows, maybe you'll grab these highs first and then see that push down. But the way you cross that bridge and not have to worry about if we're going to grab them lows is just wait for price to start closing above like some intraday levels and then just react to that. If it closes above, that's fine. Accept the risk, take the longs. If it then recloses back below, then that's fine. You can take the shorts. So that's it, guys. No trades in London today, unfortunately. There was a great short call. I didn't get it, but if you guys did get it, amazing, fantastic. Either way, great session. You guys on Discord will be active closer to the New York session as always in the market chat. So I will see you guys there, and this recording will be uploaded into Discord after. So enjoy, guys. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye. 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 All right, YouTube fam. No trades today on stream. We did call them nice gold sells. I personally didn't take it, so I'm not going to claim it or anything like that. But, you know, still a lot of value today. So I hope you guys did take some value from these streams. Unfortunately, there'll be no streams next week because I am in New Zealand. So there'll only be like market updates in the community. But streams will be back the following week. If you guys do want to join the community, you're more than welcome to click the link, follow along. If not, I appreciate you guys taking time to even just tune into this free live stream. And I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks-ish. Maybe I'll try and hop on a stream whilst I'm in New Zealand if I get some free time. But I'll let you guys know. I'll update you all on Instagram. Trade safe. New York session. Don't blow your account. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.